Hello everyone, my name is Raiderhorn, and in this guide I will be going over my strategy for the round 20 time attack achievement in Gorod Krovi. In this run I will be using no Mega Gobblegum simply because not everyone may have them, such as Perkaholic, or maybe you just feel like not using any of your hard-earned Megas. In this run I also managed to hit the round 20 time attack in 28 minutes and 3 seconds. Obviously if you use Megas this has the potential to be even faster. On average, this strat will net you about 30.5 minutes or less. We also will not be unlocking Pack-a-Punch as it wastes too much time. So let's get right into it and go over my Gobblegum setup. I have Armamental Accomplishment for some small buffs to general gameplay. You can swap this for Always Done Swiftly if you like. Stock Option is for bottomless mags and more time spent shooting things rather than reloading. Anywhere but here and in plain sight are for survivability. However, you may find that anywhere but here might teleport you away from the action, wasting precious time, so you may swap this for danger closest if you wish. And Alchemical Antithesis for some extra ammo, but you may also swap this for firing on all cylinders if you want a slight boost in being able to move from kill to kill. If you choose to run Megas, then things that help you kill zombies fast and with ease is key. I'd throw in Dead of Nuclear Winter, Fatal Contraption, Killjoy, Perkaholic, and either Wall Power, Crate Power, or Ephemeral Enhancement for your Pack-a-Punch needs if you feel you need to Pack-a-Punch your weapons. Now let's quickly go over weapon kits. The wall weapons we will be using in this run are the RK5, the Shiva, the Vesper, the Kuda, the VMP, and the Argus. Ideally, you want max weapon level for every gun we will be using, and other guns as well in order to get the fast mags attachment and eliminate the need for speed cola. However, if you don't have it, then customize your weapons as best as you can. On the whole, I run every attachment except grip and long barrel because most engagements in zombies are medium to close quarters and my accuracy isn't affected that much without the grip. The only exception being the Vesper because of its extremely high recoil. I don't run rapid fire on weapons that already have a very high rate of fire, such as the Vesper, and I also don't run laser sight on weapons that are extremely accurate to begin with, such as the Argus. My RK5 has a laser sight and fast mags. Optics are completely your choice. The only reason I'm running a recon scope on my guns are to try and unlock the different reticles for the sight. Personally, I'd run thermal because I like it, and it also helps me to see zombies through the dragon's fire breath. With all that being said, let's start off the game by immediately buying the RK5, laying down in front of the Quick Revive for an easy 100 points, and then moving over to the Gobblegum machine. I don't knife any zombies during my time attack runs because I could be moving and shooting at the same time instead of having to lunge and then recover from my knife lunge, and it's just wasting a few precious seconds. I like to throw a couple grenades through two different barriers to try and kill zombies as I am moving around looking for other zombies to kill. I also like to pick up the Shiva as soon as I can and use it for picking up kills at distances that my RK5 can't really handle or when my RK5 runs out of ammo. You should be buying ammo for your weapons as you need it, as it's only 250 points, so that being said, you also shouldn't be afraid to spam your So some information as to the route that I use in order to get my very first time attack. At the beginning of the round, I hit the Gobblegum machine, and as the Gobblegum is being generated, I throw two grenades through the barrier and then pick up my Gobblegum. Ideally, you want to try to get the stock option Gobblegum so you can just keep on killing. However, an in plain sight or something else to help you if you get cornered will suffice. I run over to the barrier past the challenge boards and pick up any zombies there, then kill any zombies that are at the fountain, then I'll head over to the stone arch near the trenches. Through the trenches I kill all the zombies that are here. This is a fairly common spawn for all the zombies. You get lost down here most of the time, so just pick up any zombies that you get down here, and then I head up the hill back towards the barrier that I started at and pick up anything else that came through there, and then back through the middle and pick up any stragglers. Using this route, I have never failed to reach my round 5 time attack. We'll be using this strategy until we hit round 7. I don't pick up my Quick Revive until I complete my first 6 rounds, as it would be a waste of a revive to get down this early. In this run that I'm showing you for the achievement, I hit my first round 5 time attack in 4 minutes and 31 seconds.
Is there any way we could use this fire against that annoying dragon?
As soon as you complete round 6, buy the door and then pick up your Quick Revive so you can keep moving through the door as you're drinking it. We're going to head upstairs to the right and then buy the door leading to the operations bunker. While you're here, check the chair for the shield piece and don't make the mistake I did and not look at the piece while trying to grab it. It was a pretty silly struggle for me to go through. Down the steps, you should check the shield spawn location on the truck past the debris to my left, And then into the bunker, we'll be swapping our Shiva for the Vesper and holding out in this bunker until the next round. You can pick up the shield piece inside the bunker if it wasn't at the previous 2 locations. You should also buy ammo for your Vesper at the end of this round because you're going to have so many points you won't know what to do with it, so you may as well throw it into some ammo. The goal is to move locations and get supplies when there are no zombies alive, otherwise you waste time when you could be progressing rounds. Camp near the back steps that take you to the infirmary, as zombies will only come from the barrier beside the Vesper and the bunker entrance that we just came through. There is another window in the bunker, but it's on the opposite side of where we are holding out, so that won't be an issue. When we complete this round, we're going to make a big run, so it's important that you start moving as soon as you kill the final zombie. I also want to point out to not make the mistake I did and pick up the Carpenter. It'll only slow down zombies from entering the map, wasting lots of time. The run that we'll be doing is the most time we spend running during a round and not killing anything. From here, we're going to go up through the armory and straight to the Dragon Command Center to turn on the power, then immediately run all the way back and pick up your Juggernog. From Juggernog, you're going to head over to the stairs leading up to the 3rd floor, and we're going to buy that. We will then swap our RK5 for a Kuda, and then camp near the barrier leading to the armory. This is a very nice spot you can hold out at for at least another 6+ rounds without that much trouble. 90% of the zombies will come from the long haul leading back to the Kuda. Just keep an eye on the one barrier near the door from time to time, and the rounds will go by pretty quick. The zombie spawns at this location are pretty nice, and it's easy to kill zombies that come through the hall. The dragon may breathe fire from time to time, but it isn't that much of a problem. It might just make it harder to see zombies, but if you sit at the back of the hall, you'll be fine. Focus mainly on the hall and not so much on the window. You should also be repairing the window at this spot for protection. Buy ammo every single round for the Kuda, and you should be good to hold out on this spot for many rounds. I'm going to let this clip play out so you can get an idea of how this spot works, and I'll be quiet for a little bit and come back during the Valkyrie round.
It's necessary for my survival! Told you before! Keep your fetid fish away from my body! They will rue the day they cross paths with Dr. Edward Richtofen.
Warning. Valkyrie drones detected.
So for the Valkyrie round, whenever you get it, you want to shoot the arms off the Valkyrie drones in order to make them self-destruct. Trying to shoot them until they explode will waste too much ammo, so I don't advise doing that. If you have to buy ammo for your Kuda to take out the Valkyries, then do so. You shouldn't be afraid to spend your points, as you're always going to have more than enough. We're going to keep going with the Kuda spot until about round 14 plus. Round 14 is when you start to have a chance of getting Valkyrie drones and Manglers spawning alongside the regular zombies, and this can cause you to get overrun. The strategy for now is to hold out here until we can no longer do so, buying the barrier leading to the armory when we're in trouble, and then using the bridge strategy.
I think this dragon likes me, perhaps a bit too much. I've been scratched before.
Using this spot right here, I hit my round 10 time attack in 11 minutes and 20 seconds. I was able to successfully hold out at this same spot until the middle of round 15, and then I ran out of ammo. Using the in plain sight Gobblegum helped me hold out here for as long as I could. With nowhere left to go, I bought the barrier leading to the armory, and then picked up the VMP on the wall, and also tried to check the 2 shield part spawns on my way to the bridge. To be completely honest, I didn't make use of the shield at all during my run. However, if you want to make use of it or have the time to scout the other shield part and build it, then that's up to you. While at the bridge, I wasn't confident in being able to hold my ground, so I bought it for an escape route. You should be sitting right on the bridge lever, so it's not out of reach if you need to escape. When you buy the bridge, you should head into the infirmary and swap your second gun for the Argus. We will be using the Argus to kill zombies when appropriate, but primarily to deal with the Valkyrie drones. At some point, either between rounds or during your next Valkyrie round, you're going to want to pick up double tap to help with the slow rate of fire on the Argus and really speed up the time it takes to kill the Valkyrie drone. With the Argus and double tap, the Valkyrie drones die in a minimum of 4 shots. Overall, from now on, the new strategy from here is to keep using the bridge when we're in trouble and run through the infirmary, circling all the way back to the bridge. In just a moment here, I will complete my round 15 time attack with a time of 19 minutes and 21 seconds, so at this point I have lots of time to get to round 20. There is a lot you can do between rounds, but if you feel you can't do it all between rounds, then certainly do what you have to do. Speed Cola is optional if you have fast mags, but if you need it, then I would advise going for it only in between rounds. In my opinion, it is the riskiest perk to get in this map, so do it only when you know for sure you are safe. If you want, you can also hold out at the door in the infirmary like I'm doing here, and buy it when overrun because the zombie spawns in the infirmary are quite tight, so lots will spawn in fast. Also, in between rounds, you're going to want to replenish your gobblegums or hit the box trying to upgrade your arsenal even further. If you have a chance to do either during a nuke, then you should do it. When hitting the box, you want to try to pull something like a semi-automatic shotgun such as the Brecci or the Haymaker, however an Argus will work just fine. You also want to try and obtain an LMG, however you could settle for a Draken like in my gameplay, or a Ray Gun Mark III. In this clip here I eventually get down for making a mistake and not knowing where pieces of cover were. I got caught on a table and down for my first time. When you go down, you try to take out as many zombies as you can while securing an exit plan. What I do when I go down is I run straight back to Juggernog and then down into the operations bunker and make use of the electric trap. This trap will kill anything that goes through it, including the Manglers and the Valkyrie drones. While the trap is active, you only have to watch the stairs and the 2 windows, which is not that hard at all. A lot of zombies are going to die by your trap because they were following behind you, and some will spawn on the outside of the bunker, so those guys will hit the trap as well. When you complete the round, make a run back for quick revive, and then set up again at the bridge. I want to use this clip right here to show the godliness of stock option.
I've been scratched before, believe me. But shoddy production quality. At least in terms of ammunition, I am renewed. It's a pity it makes them die so quickly. I barely have time to take notes. Last time
And from here on out, my round 20 gameplay is pretty fast, and I end up finishing with a time of 28 minutes and 3 seconds. I end up going down again at the same exact spot, but with my strategy of using the electric trap at the bunker, I was able to finish off the time attack no problem. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this guide has helped you in some way. If you have any comments or questions, please leave a comment letting me know. And yeah, good luck getting your time attack, and peace.
Delicious. Thank you for that. Your hands are positively filthy. I'm glad you recognize how vital my continued existence is to us all. No, this flavor just isn't for me. I want to show you something, Hellspawn. Forewarning, it may well shock you.